Now, if you're new, hi, my name's Tiara, and last week I didn't post a video, but if you're new, you would have never known that. But if you're not new, you're probably wondering, hey, where were you last week? I was crashing out, and I was going through it, and I was in the midst of, ew. Sorry, excuse me, that was gross. I don't even know what that meant. In the midst of shit. Like, basically I'm moving, and it's like something that I wasn't prepared for, technically. Like, it's an unexpected move. Last week it was just a matter of, am I gonna move, am I not gonna move, am I gonna move, am I not gonna move? But I just kept getting these signs, right? Before you come in the comments like, oh, this bitch is looking at microwaves for signs. No. But I did see like 111 everywhere for like 2 days in a row while I was trying to come up with the decision that I needed to make, right? 111 means new beginnings. It means transformation. It means you're ready to change. And I think I've just been feeling very stagnant in my life to the point where it's like, you know, I feel stagnant in my work. I feel stagnant in my YouTube. I feel stagnant in my living environment. You know what I mean? I have been seeing so many signs because I realize that sometimes change is necessary even when we feel like we're not fully prepared for the change yet, right? Because I was not prepared to know that I was going to be moving out in like 2 months. I don't remember where I heard this song. It was either in real life or in my head, but I just started hearing Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson. And then I heard Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie while I was scrolling on TikTok. And then I keep scrolling and I see another video of a girl that's moving into her apartment, and it said something like, starting over is a blessing in disguise. Like, sometimes when you feel like you're not ready and you have to start over and you're scared, sometimes that's a blessing in disguise. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll move. Just because you fail at something does not make you a failure. Your failings do not define you. It's just a little roadblock, if you will. Or maybe it's a lesson that you needed to learn. Because a lot of the times, especially growing up, like as a kid, sometimes you feel like I'm not allowed to fail, or I can't screw up, or I want to make my family proud, and I have to have everything figured out, and I cannot not know. Like, I want to be in full control of my future and my life. But that's just not realistic because we are human, and humans make mistakes, and humans mess up. And that's just the law of being human. I hadn't missed a weekly upload for 1 year and 4 months. But because of everything going on last week, I missed an upload for the first time ever since having this channel. And I was so disappointed in myself. And I was like, and I've lost 50 subscribers. I feel like a big fat failure. I did. But then I went to church and the pastor said, you have permission to fail. And I said, oh. You got me there. You got me there. Oh, wait a minute. Is this fucking Play About Us? Not me cussing and then just talking about church in the same sentence. Sorry. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes new beginnings are necessary. And sometimes you have to start over. If you get to the end of the chapter and you're just like, I'm scared to flip the page. I'm scared to go to the next chapter. I just want to stay in this chapter. It's like, girl, like, you're never going to finish the book. The book is only getting started. The story is just beginning, you know? Don't you want to see what happens? Might as well just flip the page and start the new chapter. And that's kind of what I'm learning. I'm like, you know, let me know if you'll be interested in like moving, shop with me, decorate with me, because it's gonna be my apartment, like mine. If you have any advice, please let me know because I'm scared. Something is telling me that like this is going to be good for me, but I still do have a problem with change. I don't like it. But every time I've gone through an uncomfortable change, something great happens as the outcome. One thing that I've realized from living in this apartment, because I've been here for 2 years now, right? Did you hear that? Oh. Oh. I didn't cook it all the way through, and it's mushy in the middle. Oh man. Sometimes comfort can be deceiving. Sometimes you can be so comfortable in an environment that it makes you scared to leave it. Once you've outgrown an environment, you're not going to be able to grow until you leave it because you've outgrown it. That's like a plant a plant that's outgrown a pot, because you know, like certain plants, like sometimes you gotta repot a plant. You have to get a bigger pot because, you know, the plant needs space to grow. You're like a plant that's stuck in a little baby pot, but what you need is a bigger pot. You gotta move. And I also saw this thing that was like a flower. It said that a flower will not grow if it's not in the right environment. But you don't fix the flower. You fix the environment. You place it in a better environment that's actually going to allow it to grow and blossom and flourish. If all you do is keep telling yourself, well, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, you're never gonna be ready. You have to do it when you're scared. And that sounds so corny, but sometimes you literally just have to go for something when you're scared, when it doesn't make sense, when you don't feel fully prepared. You have to do what's best for you. I have a tendency to take on other people's feelings and emotions and opinions as if they were my own. And I take too much responsibility for things that are not mine and for things that are out of my control. And then that makes me a little bitter and resentful. And I am just realizing that I need to start taking ownership of my autonomy, because sometimes I give that away too much. And if you are someone like that, then you might be a little bit of a people pleaser, just a little bit. And you know, welcome to the club. And it's okay to outgrow things that you would no longer settle for. I think the moral of this video is that change is uncomfortable. I think we can all agree that change, actually no, I'm sure there's some people out there that are like, I embrace change and I love it and I always like different things and whatever the fuck. I'm not that kind of person though. I don't like change. I literally don't finish half the TV shows I watch because I get to the last season and I'm like, oh, it's gonna end? Yeah, I'm not watching. I'm like, I actually am gonna stop because I hate endings and I don't like change. I hope that this video is just a big, beautiful reminder to you that although change is uncomfortable, staying stuck is worse. I think that's the end of this video, and my breakfast is cold now. My breakfast is cold, but it's okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, prove it by giving it a thumbs up, and leave a comment below letting me know what content you want to see from me next, because I am curious. Because I really do feel like August is going to be a lot of like lifestyle type content, and I'm like, would you guys even like that? I'm still gonna be doing advice and stuff, but like, please let me know. And please subscribe, because I'm still a little self-conscious about losing subscribers. It actually makes me. You guys like my socks? Look at these. They're little bananas with the faces on them. This is not for dogs. This is for the human. Oh my gosh, to the OGs, this is the cup that I made on that one video where I painted a cup. This is the finished product.